Hi everyone, my name is Ruby. I am the owner of Cozy Bun Crochet. I run a small little crochet business here from my house, from my room. As you can see, I have some of my yarn back here. This is my first ever YouTube video, so please bear with me. I'm trying to get used to talking on camera more. It's really awkward for me. I grew up watching YouTube. I watch YouTube literally all the time. It's probably my most used, no, it's definitely my most used app. And I thought, what better way than to start my own YouTube channel? Exciting, also nerve-wracking. I hope you can stick along. We're gonna figure out some bumps in the road. Right now my setup is, hopefully it's cute. I made it like cute enough. I like this little corner of my room. The reason I'm filming this video today is because I got a very exciting yarn haul from Premier yesterday. I went to my local craft store and I saw a bunch of Premier yarn. It was crazy. I couldn't believe my eyes. Let me show you real quick. Not just one, not just two, 3 bags of Premier yarn, and it's Premier Chunky and Premier Plush. Crazy, I know. I genuinely couldn't believe it. Let's get into the yarn haul. I'm very excited. So like I said, they had Premier Plush there, and I've been wanting to try Premier Plush for a while. I genuinely was gonna make an order sometime this week, so when I saw they had it, I knew I had to grab. And they had aisles of yarn, you guys. The most yarn I've seen out of like my local stores, because even my Michaels and my Joann was not that stocked, so this is crazy. But I got Parfait Plush in black, which black is an essential color for us crocheters, so of course I had to pick that up. Got this cream color because it's just so beautiful. I've made like bunnies out of this yarn and I really enjoy, well, not out of this yarn specifically, but out of this color, this cream color, and I really like this color. I don't know, it just gives off the bunny vibe. So picked this one up. Also picked up brown because I don't know if it's just me, I struggle finding brown yarn so much. Like, it's actually insane. And it's so hard for me to find chenille brown. This is the shade Chocolate. So they had a lot more, but I kind of just want to get the feels out of Parfait Plush. I do want to make a video of me trying Parfait Plush for the first time, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to see what this yarn is going to be used for. Next up, I have another shade of brown orange. This color is called Rust. It reminds me of a soft little teddy bear, so that's why I got this one. It's the first bag. Let me get on to the second bag of yarn. Pink cotton candy, gorgeous. It's so pretty. Pink is my favorite color, obviously. I hope you can tell by my vibe of my business. I always stock up on pink because a lot of the stuff I make incorporates pink somehow. White, I use white a lot. I'm also kind of like known for making Snoopies, so I use white very often. I do have about like 2 skeins of Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles Light in white, so that's why I only picked up 1. I'm pretty sure I only picked up 1. Yeah. And I think this is the last of my plush yarn. So in total, I got 6 skeins of the plush. And like I said, I want to make a video trying this out. So I'm excited. I'm excited because it feels so nice. And lately, Sweet Snuggles Light is like my favorite. So I had a really rocky relationship with Sweet Snuggles Light. When I first tried it, like about maybe 2 years ago, didn't like it. I just wasn't a huge fan of chenille yarns at the time, but now I'm like really loving Sweet Snuggles Light, but the color selection is so limited. So when I saw that Parfait Plush is a good dupe, I knew I had to try it and pick it up, and this might be my new go-to like favorite yarn. So we will see. Let's get on to the Parfait Chunky. I also have a crazy relationship with Parfait Chunky. I did not like it, and I felt like the outlier because Parfait Chunky is like infamous chenille yarn in the crochet community. So I just thought maybe I'm not using it right, but I got a good order of it around December of last year. I was making my viral Elphaba Snoopies, and this was the only color that was very comparable. to the old Sweet Snuggles light yarn I was using because that one was discontinued. So I thought, you know, I just need to try out the Parfait Chunky again. Maybe I'll like it, and if I don't, at least I know I don't. And for some reason, it was just so much better. I think it was a new batch, or maybe Parfait Chunky just like switched out manufacturers. I don't know the logistics of it, but all I knew is that I did like it. So right now I am trying to build up a little bit more of my Parfait Chunky vibe. Parfait Chunky is thinner than plush. When I make thinner plushies, I like to use Parfait Chunky or Big Twist Posh. Big Twist Posh is my baby. I absolutely adore Big Twist Posh. So anyways, let's get on to the yarn. They had to get white because I always use white. Like I said, I use it for my smaller Snoopies, and I use it just for my smaller plushies in general. So picked up the white, and I already have one skein of white, so now I have two in my collection. Inventory. Next I picked up brown chocolate. So this is the chocolate and chunky and chocolate and plush. Very interesting to like see them side by side. I didn't realize that I did that. I also didn't want to overindulge on the chunky because I think plush might be my favorite, and I really want to invest in that. But since I'm also liking chunky, I wanted to get like a mixture of both. I know the way my mind works, I don't understand her sometimes. Last one of my second bag, yellow. Very classic color. I also crochet wood stocks, so I use this color a lot for my wood stocks. I'm doing like a project right now that I needed yellow for, so that's why I picked it up. Last bag of yarn. So to start off, I'm so sorry. My dog is barking in the background and she heard something outside. Anyway, so I picked up black Parfait Chunky. No explanation needed for that. I picked up Teddy Bear for Parfait Chunky, and this color is so gorgeous. Like, I wish I could have found it in plush. I don't know if they have it in plush. They had, I think, like all the line, or almost all of the line of colors, but I couldn't find it, so I don't know if it exists yet or if they just didn't have it in stock. I really like this color. This is just such a gorgeous little brown. I like it better than I like the breast, but they're pretty similar in tone. This one's just a lot more brown than it is like orangey, so really like this color. Had to get a red as well. What color is this? Poppy. I loved how bright red this one was. I was debating, there was a ruby red which I wanted because, you know, my name is Ruby, but I thought the poppy was really pretty. It popped out, it really stood out to me, so I think I'm gonna try the poppy. It looked the most red to me as well, at least in person, so we'll see how I like this one. Oh wait, I got two white. Okay, I didn't realize that I got two white. I honestly was just throwing stuff in the basket and not looking. Emerald is the next color. Very pretty green. I'm also doing a project where I need this type of green, so very gorge. Love her. It's so pretty. Next, I got mint in chunky. I do have a mint in the Premier line that they have at the Dollar Tree, but that one is also very thin and it's more like velvety, so I wanted a chunky version of it because I really liked that color and I wanted to make stuff with it, but I didn't want it to be small, so this will be nice, like to see a plushie come to life in this color. Last but not least, of course, I had to get a pink. This one is bubblegum. Gorge. Love this color. It's so pretty. One thing I did not say about this, the reason why I went crazy is because it was like very discounted. I mean, some of these Parfait Chunky skeins were literally $2.99. I was like, how is this possible? I don't understand. Maybe it was the discontinued color. The other skeins of yarn for Parfait Chunky were $4.99, which I think is like the regular price, right? But all of the plush yarn, every single plush yarn I got was $5.99, you guys. $5.99. That is nuts, because online it's $7.99. I calculated, I bought 16 skeins of Premier yarn, plush and chunky, only for $70. I was truly flabbergasted. I told the girl at the cash register, I was like, you will be seeing me a lot, like, trust me. And she's like, I'm assuming every paycheck. And I'm like, Actually, I run my own crochet business, so like whenever I need yarn, I'm gonna be here. It was crazy. I was shook. Genuinely, I was shook. So that's my little yarn haul. I thought this would be a cute little fun introductory video, trying to get me used to the camera, used to talking. I like talk to myself normally. And oh my god. The filming aspect, like I don't like being on camera. I'm not a photogenic person. I don't really like showing myself in front of a camera, so that's why this is new to me, but I really do want to take this seriously. I haven't really mentioned this, but I'm also chronically ill, which I can get into later. If you guys ever want to know more about me, I can do like a Q&A session, or I can do just something to get to know me better, but it's hard for me to hold down a normal 9-to-5 job, so I started taking my crochet business more seriously. YouTube would help me be more comfortable in putting myself out there, doing more things, pushing my business to where I want it to be. I have a lot of goals for myself and a lot of dreams for myself, and I hope that I can achieve them by my little business here. Yeah, I'm just really excited for what the future is gonna hold, and I hope you guys can stick around with me. I have 2 more videos planned out. One of them for sure is gonna be trying out the PARFAIT plush. I know a lot of people have filmed videos on trying out PARFAIT plush, but you know, if you like me and if you like my vibe, we can crochet together and you can know what I think about this yarn. I also have a market that's coming up in May, so I can do market prep videos. I did just do a really successful market in around March, April time, so I can kind of backtrack and tell you about the market and how it went and a story time of that if you're interested. I also bought a new shelf for my yarn, so this backdrop might change next video you see me because I'm going to be organizing my yarn and I want to film that for you guys. So yeah, a lot of things in store that I am excited for, and I hope you're excited for too. Let's be friends. Follow me on all my social media. I love making crochet friends. I love talking to crocheters. It makes my heart so full. Like, genuinely, I want to build this community and I want to build friends, and I just think this would be such a fun way to do that as well. Everyone in the crochet community is so talented. I am blown away by everything that I see on social media. You guys are just so good. Anyways, yeah, enough rambling. I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little haul. I hope to get less awkward and more fun in front of the camera. I hope to upgrade my setup as well. Right now I don't have a mic, but I want to get a mic. I want to get a ring light, you know. I want to do all the things. I want to be an official little YouTuber, so let's see where the road takes me. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone!